Namaste. Thank you for watching my class on healthy shoulders. So let's get started. Sit in a comfortable seated position. I will be showing chair options today as well as floor options. So make yourself comfortable, chair or on the floor. I'm going to take my towel and fold it one more time. For today's class, we're going to use a yoga belt. You can use anything that you have. We're going to need a couple of blankets, maybe a bolster. If you don't have any of those props, no worries. You just use your beach towels. That's perfectly fine. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Sit up nice and tall. Lift the belly, relax the shoulders away from your ears. And now we're going to just start settling the breath. Bringing the attention to your inhale and to your exhale. Allow your chin to fall towards your chest. On your next inhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Options, you can take the left hand down, the right hand can deepen the stretch. Remember, these are options. Releasing that. Inhale the chin down, take the left ear to the left shoulder, pressing the right shoulder away. The right hand can reach down, the left hand can deepen the stretch. Again, options. Release that. Inhale the chin to the chest, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale the chin to the chest, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale the chin back down, and exhale, slowly lift your gaze. Now, we're just going to breathe again and lift the shoulders. Inhale, lift your shoulders up slowly. On the exhale, slowly lower your shoulders. Okay? Inhale, slowly lift. Exhale, slowly lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. All right. If you're on the floor, go ahead and switch your feet around to the odd way. Take your left hand to the right knee. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale as you lean to the left, turning your gaze toward the ceiling. We're opening up the side body. Inhale up and exhale down. Right hand to the left knee. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale over to the right. Breathing into the left side of the rib cage. Again, turn your gaze toward the ceiling. Inhale up and exhale down. Add a twist. Left hand to the right knee, right hand beside or behind you. Lift the top of the head toward the ceiling and twist to the right. Doesn't have to be a big twist. You don't even have to look over your shoulder. Release that. Right hand to the left knee, left hand comes behind. Again, sit up very tall and twist to the left. And release that. So now, let's all come to standing. Standing in Tadasana, all 10 toes straight ahead, the feet about hip width distance. They can be touching up to hip width distance. Just a comfortable stance. Roll your shoulders back, lift your belly. So we're going to be breathing into the upper back. So you can see this. I'm going to turn around and you just follow my instructions. Okay? Standing nice and tall. On your inhale, focus your breath into the upper back. Feel the upper back expand with the inhalation. Now, on the exhalation, lift your shoulders high. Bring the shoulder blades toward each other and slowly drag them down. Inhale. Breathe into the upper back. Feel the upper back expand with the inhalation. On the exhalation, take the middle shoulder blades, bring the middle shoulder blades together. Drag the shoulder blades again down your back. Inhale, open the upper back. Let the upper back expand. On the exhalation, bend your elbows, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades toward one another, drag them down, and then relax your arms. Breathe normally. Okay, so that was the first time. We're going to do that again, and this time I want us to notice how much the arms are trying to help. Don't use the arms until the last option. So try to let the arms just relax and become heavy. Okay, we're going to do that again. Breathe in, inhale into the upper back. Feel the upper back expand. Now, on your exhale, lift your shoulders, shoulder blades together. Drag the shoulder blades down your back. Arms are heavy. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades together. Don't use the arms. Drag the shoulder blades down the back. The arms are heavy. Inhale, breathe into the upper back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the tips of the shoulder blades together. Drag those down. And then relax your arms. Normal breath. Whew, I hope that opened up the shoulders to get moving. Go ahead and get your yoga belt or your robe belt, whatever you happen to have. Take the belt and we're going to hold it at least 2.5 to 3 feet apart. So let's hold it wider than your yoga mat. Okay? Come back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Lift your toes, inner arches, lift your inner knees, inner thighs. Now spread the toes and place the toes down. Don't let go of your legs. All right, keep your elbows nice and straight. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the elbows straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Elbows are straight. And down. All right. Let's come in on the belt. And we're going to hold it about shoulder width, hip width distance. I've nicknamed this yoga weightlifting. So pull on the belt like you're trying to pull it in two. Okay, so keep that tension on the belt. Inhale, lift it up, 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 up. On your exhale, bend your elbows to the side. The belt goes behind the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, still pulling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Last inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax that. Move your arms out. Shake your arms out. Whatever you need. so now make it a comfortable hold on your belt. It doesn't have to be as wide as we started with. It doesn't have to be as close as you just were. Okay, so I'm going to make mine just a little bit wider. On the inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. On your exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Inhale. Last one. Inhale to up. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Lower that down. All right, so I'm going to turn around again so you can see what I'm doing with the belt. Take the belt behind you. Again, hold it about hip width distance, shoulder width, a comfortable distance. Standing in Tadasana, lift the belt to your waist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then lower that down. So we're just bending the elbows, lowering the belt. Bend and lower. Bend and lower. Two more. Bend and lower. Bend and lower. All right, good. So we're not done with the belt behind our back. Okay, so again, start with the belt about hip width distance. Standing in mountain pose. Roll the shoulder blades on your back. Straighten your elbows. Now lift the arms straight out. How do you lift them? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. The elbows are straight. Make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up towards your ears. Keep the neck relaxed. Lower that down. Come in on your belt or repeat what you just did. Okay? Straighten the arms. Roll the shoulders on the back. Lift the arms straight back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. We're opening the armpit chest. Breathing into the stretch. And then lower that down. Okay, so repeat what you just did. Or come in even closer, perhaps intertwining your fingers. Roll your shoulders onto the back. Straighten the elbows. Lift the arms straight back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Still standing nice and strong in mountain pose. The neck is relaxed. And release that. All right, shake your arms out. We've got a couple more things to do. Let's get the belt again for cow face pose. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So take your belt in your right hand and let the belt come behind you. The left hand is going to tell the right elbow what to do. So we're reaching the right elbow up toward the ceiling. The right side of your neck stays relaxed. Now, the left hand. Extend the left hand out. Internally rotate so the thumb is down. Bend your elbow and catch your belt. Now, the fun part, roll the left shoulder blade on your back. The right elbow's reaching up toward the ceiling. Your left shoulder blade is planting itself like a puzzle piece on your back. So keep breathing. Slow, smooth inhales and exhales. If you notice your ribs starting to flare or to jut, draw them back in. Take the lower ribs toward your pelvic bones. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release your left hand. The right arm comes up and out. All right, let's switch sides. The belt is on the left hand. Again, I like to go all the way up. Okay? Now, the right hand's going to tell the left elbow what to do. So reach the left elbow toward the ceiling. The tricep, the back of the arm, faces forward. The right hand internally rotates, bend the elbow, and catch your belt. It doesn't matter how high up you're catching your belt. Maybe you can touch fingers, maybe not. What we're working on is rolling the shoulder blade on the back. Okay? Left elbow still reaching up, right shoulder blade. The scapula is going on to the back like it was a puzzle piece. Breathing, come back to your calming breath. Slow, smooth inhales and exhales. On the next inhale, exhale, release the right arm, left arm comes up and out. All right, so what we're going to do is eagle arms, Garudasana, arms only. I'm going to show you a couple variations. We're going to start with the right elbow over the left. The full pose is intertwine the palms of the hands. Maybe this doesn't work, so you can take the back of the hands together. Maybe that doesn't work. Take the palms together, bring the elbows toward one another. Any position, have your elbows about shoulder height and relax your neck and shoulders. So we're stretching those muscles that we've been working. And release. Okay, so that was right over left. Now we're going to go to left over right. Left over right, intertwining the hands, lifting the elbows. So remember, if this doesn't work with the hands, and the hands are somewhere like this, you can also take your belt, left hand, and hold on to your belt to start bringing your hands together. Slow, smooth inhales and exhales. Relax your neck and shoulders. Take a big inhale and exhale. Release that. All right, let's put the belt off to the side for now. We are going to give our shoulders a break, and we're going to work on core. So while everyone is gathering up their area, I'm going to show you how to do this on the chair first, and then I'll come to the floor and join you. So if you want a blanket or something for your head, go ahead and get one. What this is going to look like for those of you on a chair. And those of you that have done my classes before will recognize this. We're going to lie down on the back. We're going to take the right hand behind the right knee. Press the right knee into the right hand. Press the hand into the knee. Sit back. Now maybe lift the left foot. Okay? And come back down. So that's just what it looks like on the chair. If you're on the chair, you can use your hands to hold on to the back, okay? Or to the chair seat. Draw your pelvic bones toward one another. We're finding these transverse abdominis muscles, the deepest level of muscles. They're like corsets. So we're going to think about putting on our corset from the back, wrapping to the front, and zipping up our corset. All right? So I'll show that to you on the floor. So lying down on your back, knees bent, take your right hand behind your your right knee. Engage the knee into the hand. Extend your left leg along the floor. The left hand will be behind your head. Use your arm to lift your head. Now look at your toes. Engage the transverse abdominis. Try to bring your pelvic bones toward one another. Think about it and then lift your foot. Notice I'm not lifting my foot very high. And then reverse. Let's switch. Now, left hand behind the left knee. Keep that engagement. Hand and knee are fighting one another. The right hand behind your head. Lift your head. Look at your toes. Draw the pelvic bones toward one another. And then lift your foot. So keep the pelvic bones coming towards one another. You're zipping up your corset. And relax that down. Let's practice that again. Left hand behind your head, right hand behind your knee. Lift your head. Inhale, exhale, lift your foot. So really think about drawing the pelvic bones inward. So wrap your corset, zip it up. Release. Switch legs. Left hand behind the right knee. Right hand behind your head. Left hand behind the left knee. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the pelvic bones toward one another. And come back down. All right. We're going to kick it up a notch. Right hand behind the right knee. Left hand along the floor. These are options. If your lower back bothers you, come back to this position. Lift the head. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the foot. Optional. Extend your right foot to meet your left. Optional. Extend your left hand. Draw the pelvic bones inward. Draw, draw, draw. And relax that down. If that bothers the lower back, go back to the first option. Let's switch sides. Left hand behind the left knee. Right hand behind the head. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift. So everything is lifting. Transverse abdominis muscles engaged. Options. Reach your left foot out. Option. Take your hand out. Draw them together. Lower that down. All right, good job, guys. If you're on the floor, give your knees a little bit of a hug. Roll to your right side. And let's sit up. Next pose we're going to work on is Navasana, boat pose. Again, it can be done in the chair or on the floor. I'll show you the floor first since I'm in the floor. If your floor is hard, feel free to have something soft to help with this. Lots of options. The feet, you can keep your toes touching the floor at all times. Okay? You can keep your knees bent, or you can even extend your legs. Your hands can be behind your knees. Your hands can be extended. Your hands can even be beside you to help with the lift of the chest and for balance. Okay? So any of these options work because we're using those transverse abdominis, the corset muscles again, and lifting up. What this looks like on the chair. And we'll just do it. I'll talk you through it while I'm on the chair. Okay? So is everyone ready? We're going to try to hold it for 3 breaths. Your breath, not mine. If you come down before me, that's fine. If you come down after me, that's fine. Take a big inhale. Roll your shoulder blades on your back. Now lean back. On the chair, come into boat pose. You can have one foot on the floor. You can bring both feet up. Lifting the chest. Your hands can be holding onto your chair seat. Your hands can be out. Come back down. Everybody come down. Okay, we're going to do it 2 more times. Take a big inhale. Exhale, roll back. Balancing. Maybe lift both feet if you're in the chair. Draw the pelvic bones inward. Lift your chest. Choose your options. And then come back down. All right, last one. I'm going to join you in the floor. Try for 3 big breaths. Take a big inhale. Exhale, rolling back. Lift your chest. Draw the pelvic bones inward. You have to breathe here. Slow, smooth inhales and exhales. You're going for 3 breaths. Your breath, not mine. And then come forward and rest. Very good. All right. Now everybody gets to come back to the wall. We're going to stand up. This is a little exercise that I found very beneficial for people with the shoulder mobility is just not there for some reason. So anyway, lots of variations on this, meaning that it's going to look the same, but you're all going to feel it just a little bit differently. All right, so we're going to stand with the back against the wall or even a door. Okay, you can use a door. Take your hands and your elbows to the wall, and you've created what I like to call cactus arms. Okay, so you've got your cactus arms. Relax your neck and shoulders. We're going to maintain the elbows at 90 degrees, but we're going to take the elbows toward the waist and lift the elbows above the shoulders. And we're just going to keep doing this. All right, so keep doing it. Your hands may not touch the wall. That's okay. This is still good for them. Your elbows may not touch the wall. That's okay. Just keep going. So everybody's going to feel something a little bit different here. You getting tired yet? This is not as easy as it looks, is it? And come back down. All right, shake out your arms. Shake them out. The next thing we're going to work on is clock face. Okay? You're going to stand at least 6 inches away from the wall. Okay? I said at least. You can go as far as is comfortable. I'm going to show you how to do your thumb. We're going to start with the right hip to the wall. Right. So take your palm to your hip. Now, take your pinky to your hip. Your thumb faces away from you. At this point, turn the thumb to the wall behind you. Okay, this is important. So we are opening the armpit chest. If we do it the other way, which is taking the thumb first, you're going to do this, and you're closing the armpit chest, and you can't move your arm. All right? So we want to, first of all, start with palm, pinky, thumb. All right? So let's take this side to the wall. Palm to the hip, pinky to the hip, thumb pointing behind you. Take that palm to the wall. It's at 6 o'clock. Stand a comfortable distance away from the wall. So we start with 6 inches. You may need 12 inches, and that's good. Stand up tall. Move your right arm to 5 o'clock. This may be great. Do 2 or 3 breaths here. Slow, smooth breaths. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the belly engaged. Right? Then we're going to move to 4 o'clock. Torso facing away from your palm. Relax your neck and shoulders. Moving to 3 o'clock. Turn your chest away from the wall. Now, while you guys hang out here, sometimes doing this doesn't work for people. If it doesn't work for you, go this way, okay? Don't feel that you have to constantly try to go this way, backwards. You can meet us at 2 o'clock going that way, all right? So go to 2. Standing nice and tall, trying to keep the arms straight. 1. And then 12. Once you get to 12, take your left hand to the wall and start sliding your right hand up the wall, sliding your armpit toward the wall, let your hip rest on the wall. Okay. So we're making a crescent shape using the wall as our support. To come out of this, your left hand presses you slowly away from the wall. Turn around and let's do the left side. Doing great here. Now, again, standing with the left foot toward the wall, palm on your hip. Take your pinky to your hip. Take your thumb behind you and place your hand on your wall. So it starts at 6 o'clock. Get your torso vertical, straight in front of you. Now, let's move to 7 o'clock. You might notice your torso turning. Try to keep the torso straight. We're holding it again, 2 or 3 breaths, your choice. Then we'll move to 8. If you find a particularly tight position, you may want to stay there just a little bit longer. Now let's go to 9, don't know, can't tell time. 9 o'clock. Now 10, torso's turning toward the front, keep the elbow nice and straight. 11, and 12. At 12, right hand controls your descent. Lean into your wall. Take the outer edges of your armpit to the wall. Hip leans into the wall. So you've created this crescent pose. You can even take the outer edge of your pinky to the wall if you want to attempt that one too. Use your right hand. Press yourself up, away from the wall. Shake your arms out. All right, so we are ready for plank. Plank is one of the best ways to strengthen your shoulders. So I'm going to show you 3 different options today. All right. First option is traditional, on the elbows on the floor. You might want a towel or a blanket under your elbows. Okay. We don't want strawberries on the elbows. You can have your hands clasped, or you can have your hands straight. Okay? So this would be plank on the floor. Okay? Now, a couple more options. Plank on the chair. You can come to traditional plank with your arms nice and straight, stacking the shoulders over your elbows. Or you can come to your elbows so it looks a little more like the one on the floor. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to be demoing, but you guys choose your options. We're going to hold it for a minute. I'm going to be timing you, okay? So let's go ahead, get ready. Come into your prep position on the floor or on your chair. Inhale and exhale, come into plank. So you're lifting your knees, lifting your thighs. Take your pubic arch to your belly button. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Remember those transverse abdominis? Those muscles we're going to work on right now. Take your corset, wrap it from the back to the front, zip it up. Place your shoulder blades on your back. Notice if your shoulder blades are trying to creep up around your ears. If they are, relax them. Maybe move your head around. 20 more seconds. If you need to come out, and then take a break and come back. Totally up to you. We're almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! You did it. You did it. Good job. So if you could do plank every day, trying to build up to a minute. If you can do a minute, try for 2 minutes. But be very careful. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Remember, the muscles that you're working on are the muscles around the shoulder blades, the trapezius. Okay? Those muscles, not these muscles. All right. Let's come to the floor. We're going to start doing a little bit of stretching. We're going to do something called Jatara Parivartanasana, which is a really long way of saying revolved abdomen. Okay? So for this one, you might need extra blankets, and I'll show you what I mean. I already have several of my towels here ready to go. So let's lie down on your right side, and I'm going to start on my right and turn, so I'll be turned away from you, and then I'll show you what I mean with the towels here. So we're going to lie down on your right. Extend your right hand out. Bring your knees in towards your chest so that your feet are in front of your hips, not behind your hips, in front of your hips. Take your left fingertips to your right fingertips and bring them up and over. Okay, so you notice I ran into the wall. That's okay. I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn over and do it again. Okay, so keep going. Reaching the left fingertips to the right, come up and over. So I have a blanket underneath my head. Let's say that my arm is hanging. Well, that's not comfortable. I'm going to take some of my props, and I'm going to let my arm rest on my supports. So now I can relax into my pose. Maybe even taking my right hand on my left leg. Okay. Letting the left armpit chest open, stretching the outer hip. Now, if your arm goes all the way to the floor, great. Just let it relax down. We're trying to roll the shoulder blade to the floor. To come out of this, bring your left hand, come back up and over, and we're going to roll to the other side. Okay, again. Now, have your supports ready, especially if you know you already have one arm or shoulder that's a little more uncooperative. So lie down on your left side. Got your blanket for your head. Extend the left arm out, knees toward the chest. Reach your right fingertips to your left fingertips. Bring your right arm up and over. So I'm just going to put my arm over here bent because of my position. Now, roll the right shoulder blade toward the floor. You can maybe take your left hand to your right knee. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. We're just trying to let the chest open. The right side of your ribs. Breathe into the side ribs. Feel them expand with your inhalation. Maybe on each exhalation, relax the right shoulder blade a little bit more. To come out of this position, bring your right arm up and over and slowly press yourself up. All right, we're almost done. So the next one, this is something that I actually have never taught before, so bear with me. If you want something under your head, you certainly can. Actually, I am going to because the floor is hard. All right, so we'll have our towel down, and this is where I'm going to place my head. I'm going to lie down with my knees bent, feet on the floor, constructive rest. So start here. Relax your hands. Just let your arms go beside you. Lift your head straight up and lower it down. Okay. I just wanted you to get that out of the way. Now we're going to do that again. This time, notice how much your head weighs. All right? So relax your neck, relax your shoulders, lift your head, and lower it down. Just notice how much your head weighs. Okay? All right. So the position is called baby fish. So we're going to take the chin, lift the chin up, placing the skull on your mat, okay, or your towel. So your chin is lifted. You know I don't allow this very much. Take your elbows, bend your elbows, press them into the floor. All right, we're ready. We're going to press into the head and into the elbows at the same time. Ready? Press into the elbows. Chest lifts. You're pressing into the head. So press, 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 press. Notice the muscles you're using. The upper back, the neck muscles, you're really using them. And then relax that down. Take a breath or two. We're going to measure the weight of the head again. Ready? Lift your head and lower that down. Maybe it became a little bit lighter. Maybe not. We're going to try it again. So lift your chin, placing the back of your skull on your mat. Bend your elbows, fingertips toward the ceiling. You notice when I press in that everything lifts. All right, so ready? Take a big inhale. Exhale. Press into the elbows, press into the top of the head. Lift, lift, lift. Notice the muscles you're using. You're opening the chest by using the shoulder blade muscles. Press, press, press. Relax. Take a breath. Now, let's try it again. Measure the weight of your head. Lift your head and lower it. I hope your head got a little bit lighter. Roll to your side and slowly sit up. Okay, that's all I have for class today. Well, let me tell you about that little thing we just did. Sometimes our neck muscles get in a chronic habit of being flexed. Okay. So one way sometimes to trick them into releasing is to flex them extra hard. And so then when you stop flexing, they might just go ahead and finish relaxing. So it's worth a try. So if you tend to have muscles that are always tight in your upper back, give that little baby fish press a try and let me know how it works. All right, so let's set up for Shavasana. How I was planning on doing Shavasana today was to have a very thin spinal blanket. All right, so if you have blankets, you may use blankets. If you have a bolster, you may use a bolster. That's great. So I'm going to fold my beach towel in half and then in half again. Okay? From here, no wrinkles. Fold it in half. All right? And you don't have to do this very high. You can have this as a nice position. All right. Or let's try another one. I'm going to add another one to mine. Okay, so I'm going to use this. This is the height I'm going to use today. I'm going to have a head blanket. Sitting in front of your created spinal blanket or your bolster. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Take your hands beside your bolster. Lift your chest. Now, tuck your tailbone toward your heels and then relax your back over your created spinal blanket. Take your head blanket so that it's not underneath your neck, just underneath your head. Let your arms relax down. So you see, we're giving this a little bit of a stretch here at the armpit chest. Your legs, you can extend the legs out, let them become heavy. So this is my suggested position for Shavasana today. Please choose your own position. Make yourself comfortable. If you need to put a blanket under your knees, please do so. Once you've found your position, stay there. I'm going to sit up to lead you through Shavasana. Relax the front of your body. Allow the front of your body to become heavy and to sink into the back of your body. Relax the back of your body. Allow the back of your body to become heavy and to sink into your supports. Allow your supports to fully cradle you. Imagine that you're floating in a pool, fully supported. As you're relaxing and your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to focus on your breath. Notice the cool air as it brushes your outer nostrils. The inhalation expands your chest from side to side. The ribs expand as you inhale. Notice your exhalations. The ribs compress in. The air is expelled out of your lungs, up the back of the throat, and out the nostrils. The warm air exits your nose, brushing your outer nostrils, perhaps tickling your upper lip. Let go of any tension in your mouth. Allow your eyes to relax and to sink. Release the skin on your forehead. Take a slow, smooth inhalation. On your exhale, bend one knee, allowing your foot to rest. Take another slow, smooth inhalation. Exhale, bend the other knee, allowing the foot to rest. Slowly roll to your right side and pause. Let your mind come back to your exhalation for the last few breaths. Using your free hand, press yourself up to a seated position. Sit up very tall. Bring your hands together. Bring the outer edges of your thumbs into your sternum. Lift your sternum into your thumbs. Relax your neck and shoulders. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it.